Haitham Mattar, the Chief Executive Officer of Ras Al Khaimah's Tourism Development Authority.
Good afternoon, always a pleasure to see you. We're here in Berlin for the preeminent trade show, ITB Berlin. How's it going for you this year?
It's going very good. The first day, we've had a great number of attendees on the stand here with appointments, and today we see also the same sort of movement with tour operators and travel agents and media coming here with great interest, especially with some of the recent announcements we have made.
We were speaking to Mantis this morning, talking about a tented property up in Jebel Jais in the mountains there. What's that going to add to the hospitality sector?
This is something we've been working on for the past 2 years, and recently we have been in discussions with Mantis, and we were fortunate to finalize those discussions into a signed agreement for Mantis to operate the 47 tented villa project on Jebel Jais, about 650 meters above sea level. It's going to feature private pools for those villas, but also river pools, as well as outdoor spa and outdoor yoga, hiking, biking trails within on site, a moon bar that looks out to beautiful views as well, and some stargazing, but really a project that is quite unique in the region and that allows families and couples to enjoy nature in this part of the UAE, because as you know, Jebel Jais is quite unique, being the highest mountain in the UAE with temperatures that drop to zero sometimes during the year.
You've been quite keen to position Ras Al Khaimah as the adventurous Emirates and the adventure tourism tour there. You've recently had the tour of the UAE, the cycle race and the half marathon come through as well. So these are great assets for you.
Yes, look, Ras Al Khaimah's natural assets are a great sort of giveaway for us to focus on this type of adventure. Sports tourism has been on the rise for us, especially towards the fourth quarter of last year and early into this year. The 13th edition of the Iraq Half Marathon this year had the highest number of participants, close to 4,000 participants, who actually flew into Ras Al Khaimah from different parts of the world. It is known to be the fastest race in the world. If you take the average of that race, of the runners on that race versus races across the world, it is by fact the fastest race in the world. But also, we also had the UAE tour again into Ras Al Khaimah. This time, for the first time, the UAE tour and the UAE Federation, Cycling Federation, have agreed to bring Jebel Jais into the race. So the cyclists who started their journey in Ajman and ended after a 180-kilometer race up on Jebel Jais, with at least 29 kilometers of the 180 climbing up Jebel Jais. Great weather on that day, for us at least. It might be cold for people in other parts of the world, but it was really beautiful at 13 degrees, and obviously for the cyclists it was very good for them to have some cool breeze as they have reached towards the finish line.
And the highest peak in the UAE. It's getting a lot of good press with the zip line there as well. And I believe you're doubling down on that and expanding the adventure tourism there.
Yes, a year ago we hit global headlines for the first time for Ras Al Khaimah, and that was because of the zip line. So the zip line has been a great asset for us in terms of attracting tourism, adventure tourism. People are flying into Ras Al Khaimah because this is a bucket list. People want to do this and say, look, I've done the longest zip line in the world. We are now extending another 6 zip lines. This will be a great feature because it allows children from the age of 5 onwards to be able to enjoy the zip lines with their families. As today, it is sort of limited to a weight on the longest zip line in the world. It has to be somebody with 45 kgs minimum. So we're talking about 14, 15-year-old children. Now, anybody who's 5 and above can ride with their family on the new zip line tour with a hanging bridge. But also, we're introducing a adventure park on Jebel Jais, which we aim to open on the 15th of May. This will feature a new technology when it comes to bungee jumping. It's called controlled bungee jumping, and that is much more safer than the traditional bungee jumping, where it doesn't, so it doesn't snap and it doesn't injure your spine or your neck.
I hope we'll be able to join you in Ras Al Khaimah for the Arabian Hotel Investment Conference, just a few weeks away now. It's quite a prestigious event for you guys to be hosting.
Yes, absolutely. So this is the second year in a row in Ras Al Khaimah, voted by the participants for them to come back again on our turf. We're very excited to have another run of the AHIC in Ras Al Khaimah. We are really excited by the number of investors who have shown keen interest, but have also registered to join us at AHIC this year. There's going to be a great number of events and activities around AHIC. The theme this year is synchronized for success, and I think this really sort of weaves in quite nicely with our strategy in Ras Al Khaimah as we focus on success for the future.
I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.